EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the... zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Griffin. Left side and caught by Fleener. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And brought in here by Fleener. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Let's go now. Go.
First carry now for McFadden. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now Griffin. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 5. Good enough for the first down. Here's Griffin. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Up the middle, McFadden. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Carter, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Three and a half to go, first quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. You look at this Baltimore defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. Pushes him over. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Walker. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. From the shotgun, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40, and a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now it's Griffin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Go! Cut 19! Cut 19! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Here's Griffin. And the tight end has it. It's Fleener. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now it's Griffin. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play would be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. To throw is Wilson. And he's got Greg here, the tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this would be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He hits Greg, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. The motion man here, Fleener. Out of the gun, Griffin. And the tight end has it, Fleener. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Here's Griffin to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Griffin will throw again. Got a man. It's Brown. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Trap 60. Go.
From the gun, it's Griffin. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Here we go, set.
Griffin. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Final play of the half. It's Wilson rolling to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And this one is right through, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because,
this is caught at the 20.
And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
He'll try again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but
oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Let's go now. Trap 60.
Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here's Wilson to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That third down conversion good for 23.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Wilson going to throw for it. Flush to his right. And he's got it. So they decide to still go for it even after the 5-yard penalty. And they convert.
14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. He couldn't escape the pressure, and they go backwards in a big way there on the sack.
So in one play, you've lost an amount of yardage that our stat guy is still totaling up. Now, there are mess-ups, and there are mess-ups. I think this falls in the latter category.
70 range. 70 range.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
Now the ball comes loose.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
On the jump.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Come on. Set. Dragon 60.
Griffin. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Browns will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Wilson. He finds Hopkins complete. Gets around him, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
76 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Wilson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point forthcoming. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now Griffin. Going long here for Wallace. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Griffin. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Mustang 19, go!
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Here's Griffin. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Down 2 scores, out of timeouts, a must recover if they're going to have any shot. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Browns are going to take possession.